Hey guys, so for the Nearpod that I had given you, I'm going to show you guys just real quick how to kind of basically use it. So when you go to nearpod.com and click on login, for the teacher login, you're going to type in my email address, which is muffyb at Apollo Ridge. And then I gave you the wrong password. I'll type that in, but it's at symbol, capital B, lowercase AMM 2008. When you first log in, it brings you to like my home screen and library. So these are all Nearpods that I've already downloaded. For the activities that I gave you to look up, if you want to go to Nearpod, from the home screen, you'll go to Nearpod Lesson Library. And up here in the top is where you would type in what you want to look for. So I know I gave some of you guys like car payments. So if you just search for car, it'll bring in how to buy a car, stories about cars that drive themselves. So if you find one you like, you just click on it and you can preview it by going through the slides, and it'll show you everything on it. And it'll even show you the different questions and quizzes. So if it's one that you find that you like, you just down at the bottom, there's a button that says add to library. You would just click that. And then what you can do is if you hit this home button, it takes you back to your library. What I've been doing is I made a file for the activities for the Corona packets. So the Nearpod that you add in here, once you go to it, if you go to these three buttons and then click to add to, you can pick a folder to add it to. So if you pick a folder, this is the list of folders that we have, and there should be here we go, April 2020 lessons. So you'll click on that and then just add it. That way we all are adding them to the same folder so that it's easier to organize. Once they're in there, I can edit them and do what I have to. So another thing I'd mentioned was checking reports. If you guys go down over on the left side, there's a reports button. And then what you do is click on the Nearpod that you want to check. So you can either use this search bar right here to search for the specific name, or the most recent ones usually go up here by time that they've been completed. If you click on it, it'll show you what date it was done, what time, how many students completed it. You can click on it and it'll just give you some of the details, and it'll tell you the name. Like it has my name because I was messing with this one for the immersive reader. So it'll show the student's name. It'll show completion on these. On the quiz, it's an actual accuracy score. The rest of it is mostly completion. So we can be monitoring that to see if the kids are doing the work that we send them. Another thing that I had told you about was that immersive reader. So if you go back to our library and go to some of the ones that we have on here, if you click on say you're going to edit this. So like I had said, it is, the immersive reader only reads slides that you typed yourself or some of the quiz questions. If we upload anything from PDF or from PowerPoint, it won't read it. So for example, if we click on this screen that says lesson objectives, this was imported from something that was previously made. So it's not going to automatically read this to the kids. So what we're going to have to do for slides like this is record ourselves. So this button down here is audio. What you can do is either add an audio file or do the audio recorder. So, hey! So, sorry, I was pounding on the door. So what you'll do is click on audio recorder, and we'll have to record ourselves just reading everything on the slide. That's something that I might assign to you guys in the near future once we get our lessons kind of figured out. That might be a good job for us to work on like mid to late next week after we have our activities. So just a quick run through. When you log in, it's going to bring you to this home. This is our library where everything's saved. These are all of our folders. The April 2020 is what we're using to save everything. Go to the Nearpod lesson library to search for anything. Add it to our library. Add it to the file. Once it comes time to editing, I can make another video to specifically show you how to edit.